Hello. We finally made it. Here. Took forever to set this one up. Got more tube TVs than ever. As you can see, we added another one. Where did we get it? From the house I bought. That's why I bought the house. It's an expensive TV. Welcome to this place. What do we do here? I say this every time to, just in case you're new here and you can get out of here and be like, oh, we're reading a book? Yeah, we're reading a book. Reading a book. That's what we do here. Before we read the book, I just bullshit. I talk. I sit here. I get cozy sometimes. Sometimes I don't get cozy. Right now, I don't feel like getting cozy because I gotta go right back to work after this. Get back into coal mines. I came here to get my jerky, my little afternoon snack. Stop by here, take time off there to come here. Oh, boy, am I tired. I tell you what. I'm tired. But this is gonna change things up right here. This little thing I look forward to every day. It's the little things in life. This thing right here. This thing. Wouldn't you agree? Delicious, cold. We need more zoom in action. Zoom in. There we go. Right on the face. I want to be able to see the pores, but we'll need to up the quality. I want to see every flaw in my face. That way I can contemplate plastic surgery every day. You hear that's a thing? People look at themselves so much they consider that. Who cares? Who cares? Why care? You're going in the dirt anyway. Who cares what you look like? Huh? Doesn't matter what kind of faces you make. Alright, you're here, you're gonna die. You're here and then you're gone. And just like that. And enjoy the time in between. Jerky. Jerky is life. Expired jerky. Expired. We're eating epic beef, venison strip. Eat animals. Eat meat. Eat meat if you want to grow big and strong. Or don't eat meat. You know, save more for me. Eat veggies. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Live your life. Just because you're living your life, eating vegetables doesn't mean everyone else has to. And vice versa. Just because you like meat doesn't mean everyone else has to like meat. Do whatever works for you. Okay? That's how life is. Ooh, I wasn't going to make this video today. I really wasn't. I was like, I just bought a house. I'm a landlord. And, you know, every hour that I'm not working there is potential money loss. But I like showing up here. I like doing this. I told myself I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stick to the landlording, but this is more fun. Just bullshitting here, whatever this is. You're on the internet. Look at that. Fat. Delicious. We still don't have enough TVs. I'm telling you, we're going to have one everywhere. Everywhere. Matter of fact, ow! That's what happens when you're in a hurry. I'm trying to chew my food quick so I can talk to you, so it's not in my mouth. I bit my cheek. But, yeah, I got like 5 more tube TVs. I hit the holy grail. I was cleaning out the basement. Dude, this place was left like shit. I'm excited to show you. And how I'm gonna do it, you're not gonna see any of it until it's done. I'm not gonna edit any of that. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh wow, I heard this before. You went to Iceland and we never saw that. I promise you, whenever I made a promise to you, I keep my promises. Oops. I forgot to hit record on this. Good thing it's like right here. Did I hit record on the other one? Oh, I didn't. I didn't even know it was off. But yeah, I'm gonna show up and I'm recording it all. And the reason why I'm not showing it until it's done is because that's a lot of work. To work on it, bring it home, edit it all together. We'll do it. We'll throw it in a different time. Alright? So it's all gonna get done. What I'm saying is, it's coming. You just gotta hold your horses. Gotta hold your horses. Hold your horses. It's a weird saying. No one's holding any horses no more. Hold your vehicle. Wait in your vehicle. But yeah, that's the boring stuff going on around here. Exciting stuff for me. I show you what's exciting for me. That's how life works. I'm the one here to talk, so I can only tell you what I'm interested in. And it's good for me to show up here anyway, because it forces me to read. It holds me accountable. Isn't that right? And this book's good. You can always take something from it. I assure you will take something from this. I hope I'm right. Who cares if I'm not? Who cares? Hope I'm right. I hope I'm not right, so I learned something actually. That's some good jerky. Yeah, that's what I was doing before here. Got my hands dirty. Look at these dirty boy hands. And we're just eating jerky with them like a madman. Not caring, not washing my hands. I'm disgusting. I'm a vile human being. It builds the immunity, okay? Eat more food with dirty hands. Just not too dirty, you know? If you get shit on them, wash them. That's disgusting. It's a little dirt. Anyway, that's my opinion. Or that's how I live my life. I don't advise it. I'm not trying to get you sick or to die, so. Most people just staying inside 24/7. Their immunity is probably so low they're gonna die the next time they get something sick. That's what else. Hope it does happen. You know. All right. Let's get reading. I want to get out of here so I can keep moving quick. I don't want to hold myself up here. Today, I'm out of whack. I don't even have a monitor down here, so I don't know what this is looking like. Hopefully nothing shit here. I don't see what's on display. Normally I have a monitor in front of me so I can see what's going on, but I can only see these two TVs. I forget about this one back here. Hello, how we doing? Isn't this one pretty cool? This one's pretty dope, if you ask me. And then I can pick it up. Get personal. It looks so crisp and clean. Anyway, we'll be reading. Can you even see that from back there? Day 20, set a quantity goal on firing your inner quality controller. You ready? You guys ready for this? Are you born ready? All right. Day 20, set a quantity goal on firing your inner quality controller. I'll tell you how many pages you got to sit through. 1, 2, 3. About 3.5 pages. Not long. That's good. It's good for me. It's good for you. It's good for everybody. We're going to go through this quick. Let's get on with it. Say, shut the fuck up then. Read it. All right. Sorry. There's neither a proportional relationship nor an inverse one between a writer's estimation of work in progress and its actual quality. The feeling that the work is magnificent and the feeling that is abominable are both mosquitoes to be repelled, ignored, or killed, but not indulged. That's interesting. I don't know what to take away that. I don't know how to take that. I feel like it means to, like, not overdo it. That's how I took that as. Don't overdo it, but get shit done. That's what I took. Well, let's read on. Let's see. One more paradoxical truth about control. I love paradoxes. Often the way to have the best ideas and to produce the best work is to develop an ability to forget entirely about trying to control the quality of your output. And the easiest way to do that is to focus on quantity instead. Quantity has a quality all its own. As someone once said, though there's an uncomfortable possibility that it may have been Joseph Stalin. In York in northern England, where I grew up, the ancient walls that circle the city are punctured at 4 main points by gatehouses known as bars, which these days mainly contribute to traffic jams, but which were originally used to keep a close watch on people attempting to enter the city or to lock it down entirely in case of an attack. I imagine a Roman guard or a portly Viking operating the heavy wooden portcullis? I can't even Google it. I don't have my phone, so we're just gonna keep on chugging. Operating the heavy wooden portcullis that once blocked each gate, interrogating would-be visitors and then, only if satisfied with the answers received, grudgingly raising the barrier to admit them before swiftly slamming it shut again. I can't vouch for the historical accuracy of this image, but it's the metaphor I've always liked for how control-seeking people, which is to say most of us, to one degree or another, tend to treat our work. We operate on the assumption that any idea we come up with probably won't be good enough, so we subject it to the scrutiny of a beady-eyed inner gatekeeper, and only reluctantly, if it first meets the gatekeeper's stringent standards, allow it out onto the screen or the page or into the brainstorm meeting. What this looks like in my line of work is staring at a screen, slowly and painstakingly formulating half a sentence, reading it over, deeming it to be inadequate, deleting it, staring at the screen some more, then trying again. As the writing coach Stephen Lloyd Webber points out, it's ironic that people call this process writing, since the vast majority of it entails not writing or deleting things you just written. It's funny. Funny. Laugh. It's funny. Why aren't you laughing? All right, it can be like that though, you know? We doubt ourselves all the time. You have a good idea? Probably not smart. It's probably stupid. People tell you you're stupid all the time. You're an idiot. Why would you be doing that? You're stupid. You stupid little human. Go back to your fucking cave and dwell in your, you know how it is. But you're smart. You're not stupid. You have good ideas. Alright. And the situation spirals because each time you finally permit something on the page, its imperfections dismay you so much that you tighten the quality criteria further. Until, to switch metaphors unpleasantly, you're so constipated no words can squeeze their way out at all. I feel like that's true. You'll have a good idea that you start. You're like, that's a good idea. And then you sit with that idea a little bit more. And you're like, this idea once was good. Now it's starting to feel a little stupid. And it's like when you sit on things, you gotta just, if you have an idea, get it out. Keep moving. Keep it going. That sort of thing. Who cares? Move on. Get the idea out. Whatever it is. How are you gonna get better at ideas if you keep thinking of them? You think of them, you put them up here, and you say, this is a good idea, but then you never do anything with it. And you just keep this circle going of, oh, that's a good idea, delete. That's a good idea, delete. Then you never have anything done. You might as well get the good ideas out. Or else you're left in this situation, constipated. No words can squeeze their way out at all because you just told yourself no idea that's coming out of here is good enough. Might as well keep trying. Anyway, let's continue on. We're already halfway through. We're already halfway done. You sat with me halfway through. Can you believe it? You've been here halfway. Let's finish her off. This is the point at which a certain kind of self-styled creative person starts talking vaguely about falling in love with the process. I've done it myself. Since so agonizing to produce good work, the thinking goes, why not delight it in the simple fact of working instead? But these days, I'm fairly sure this is usually a defense mechanism deployed by people who feel anxious about the eventual result of their efforts and that it never really works anyway, because if it's just a fact that you do care about the outcome, telling yourself you don't isn't going to help. In a conversation I had with a friend recently, the splendidly crotchety creative expert Robert Fritz writes in his book, The Path of Least Resistance. She talked about the sacredness of process and transcendental appreciation of one's process. I could almost hear a choir of angels softly singing as she rhapsodized. I don't know these words. Rhapsodized. Besides, this sort of talk is only really tolerated amongst arty types. Try telling the customers of your accountancy practice or law firm you've decided to focus on loving the process, not filing their taxes or drawing up their wills, and see where that gets you. A more pragmatic and imperfectionist way to ease up on a fixation with outcomes is to set a quantity goal. There's no need to pretend you don't care about the result of your work, or to eradicate the part of you that seeks control. Give that part something to do. Just make sure it has nothing to do with the quality of the result. 800 words per day, 1 hour on the side business every evening, 5 potential customers contacted, 3 pages of the material for the examination turned into flashcards, or the 3-hour rule we encountered on day 13. These are all goals anyone with the available time can achieve, so long as you're willing to accept that, for now, quality isn't the point. I see where this is going, so it just gets shit done. Don't focus on the quality, but focus on the quantity. That's kind of where I currently sit with YouTube. I'm not really focused on what these videos, the quality of them. I just show up and I do it, and I'm gonna keep doing that for now. And I believe, with enough time and effort and putting in the work, showing up to wherever whatever it is you're after, showing up every day to it, you just naturally get better. So don't sit there and try to increase the quality all the time. There's a time and place for it. Everyone's at a different spot in life. So this is good advice if you're trying to get something done. Just go do it. Focus on the quantity and not the quality. The entrepreneur James Altucher suggests a daily practice of writing down 10 ideas about whatever seems compelling on a notepad, 10 people to reach out to, 10 possible plans for the weekend, 10 ways to make money, etc. What if you can't think of 10? Here's the magic trick. If you can't come up with 10 ideas, come up with 20 ideas. Quantity overpowers perfectionism. Perfectionism is your brain trying to protect you from harm, from coming up with an idea that is embarrassing and stupid and can cause you to suffer pain. We like the brain, but you have to shut the brain off to come up with ideas. A quantity goal puts you back in the driver's seat. Instead of hoping you produce something good, you get to know you'll produce something. The alternative to the stare at the screen approach to writing is free writing, in which you set a time-based quantity goal, 10 minutes say, then write, without stopping until your timer goes off. In no way is this technique only useful for professional writers. You can use it to write about any professional or personal challenge you're facing. The point isn't to hurry to generate as many words as you can. Writing slowly is fine, as long as you don't stop. The real point is to append the standard arrangement in which your main activity while staring at the screen or the page is thinking of something to write, and only actually writing something if the gatekeeper designed to let it through. In free writing, you fire the gatekeeper, jam the portcullis open, and write regardless of whether or not you've got anything to write. If you can't think of anything to write about that. I have nothing to write about. That's why I'm writing. All right, we're on the last paragraph, right there. Boom, last one. And then we're done. And you can go on your way and say, what did I learn? Hopefully something. Need I say that I hated free writing at first? Allowing one's ideas onto the screen with no quality control violates everything the uptight perfectionist stands for. Even though you can always edit or delete it later, still the method surprises me over and over, sometimes because it leads to good writing or creative solutions, and at other times because it reminds me that when my output falls widely short of my standards, when the writing's no good or no creative solutions present itself, the world never actually seems to collapse. That's it. That's the book. Shkadoosh. Boop. That's how far we've come. We've come pretty far. We come far and wide. So what did you learn? What did we learn? What did we learn? We learned to show up. That's what you learn. Sometimes you don't learn anything. You relearn or just get reminded. And sometimes it's better to be reminded than to learn something. Maybe that's all it is sometimes, Go back to the basics. Kindergarten, Treat others the way you want to be treated, sort of thing, Sometimes we just got to be reminded of great things we've learned along the way. So stop. This one's basically saying stop being so hard on yourself on it needing to be perfect. Just get something out. Otherwise, you're just going to be sitting at a computer, back and forth, and computer, whatever your line of work is. It could be painting. It could be, I don't know, trying to sell something. You're a salesman. Go out there and do it. Stop trying to think on idea. Go. You learn best in the field. That's where you don't learn best in the books. You don't even learn best here. What I'm saying, this saying is just, we're just talking. Go do it. Go do it. I read these things myself so I can be reminded, and I'm like, yeah, I need to keep doing what they're saying. These people write books, and they did something. I can take something from that. They put hundreds of hours into this book, and I can read it in like 5 hours and get all that information. But applying the information is what really matters. What's next week? Next week is What's an Interruption Anyway? On the importance of staying distractible. I like that. I'm excited. I'm always excited for the next one. I'm gonna be so sad when the book's over. It's gonna be a sad day, but it'll be nice because books, that's what the goal, I guess, is, right? It's to finish it. Not really. The goal is to finish it. We just read the words. The goal is to attain something, to read it and give yourself something. I want to just tell you, we only got like 50 pages left. 50 pages and we're done. We're out. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here before this hits 30 minutes. It says 28 minutes on it. That's good. I don't want this to be too long because I want to go get it edited, put together, thrown out. So I'm not taking up too much of my time into this. So there may be a chance where I do slow down here in the next couple of weeks on the old YouTube. I'm gonna keep trying to show up here because I enjoy it. But times are getting nuts to butts. We're getting crazy out there. We're working more. Lots of working. There are no more weekends right now. Weekends are done. Right? There's a time and place. And the place and time is now. All right, get out of here. Go do your thing. What day is it? What day is today? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday today. Go enjoy. It's hump day. We're almost there, guys. We're almost at the end of the week. All right. I'll see you on Friday. All right. I won't see you. You'll see me. You'll see me Fridays and Saturdays. Get going. Get out of here. Go do something. Important. Or no. Oh yeah, the camera's still on. I can do something for the end of the video. Almost forgot. We'll stand here and bonus content. I don't know.